Hey, Coyote Nation, happy Tuesday. Another beautiful day in the Ozarks. And you can see who we've got with us here today. We've got Rounder and Mrs. Rounder. Hey, guys, how are y'all doing
We're doing
today?
better than anybody should be able to.
Wow, I guess so. It is October 1st.
It is.
You know what that means?
That means we made it to the playoffs. That's what it means.
That is exactly what it means. Love Mrs. Rounder's shirt up there. This girl loves her Cardinals.
You betcha.
And the Cardinals are in the playoffs. They start Thursday, the division series, which is a best-of-5 first-round series. It's kind of hard to keep up with all those things in baseball. Some are 5, some are 7, but that one's a best-of-5. And they take on the Atlanta Braves. And you couldn't find two bigger Cardinal fans than what we have on the Coyote Deck today with Rounder and Mrs. Rounder. So I hear you guys were celebrating a little bit the other day when the Cardinals clinched.
Yeah, especially her.
Yeah?
She was dancing and it ran down, jumped in the lake, and it was just crazy. But yeah, I don't want to be I told you so guy.
Right.
You know that.
Right.
I'm
yeah.
not that guy.
Never from the Roundman.
Never.
No.
But I told you this would happen.
Yes, you did. About, 2 weeks here on the Coyote Deck, 2 weeks ago. I said I didn't think the Cardinals were going to win the division. You said they were going to win the division. They sure made it interesting, though, didn't they?
They certainly did, but they always do.
Yep.
And, I believe I said this from the first day.
You did.
I thought I did.
From training, spring training.
Right.
Yeah, way back when in February you were saying this is a playoff team, and you even thought they had a chance to win it all.
I do. They certainly have the talent to do it, but it's baseball.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
So much of the playoffs is who gets hot, right?
Well, look, there I am.
Wow. Yeah. You better put those back on
Okay.
because you're making women swoon all over the place.
I'm a swooner.
Right?
I'm a swooner.
Well,
Like always.
Mrs. Rounder might get a little jealous.
Don't think so.
Yeah,
No
maybe
worries.
not. Maybe not. So much of the baseball playoffs depends on who gets hot at the right time.
Exactly.
If the cards get hot, if those bats get hot, they're almost unbeatable.
That's right.
If they go cold, then it could be a quick exit from the playoffs, and you really never know until you get going.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And baseball's like that.
Yeah.
One day you can win by 10 runs, and next day get beat by 10 runs.
As
So you
we
just
have
don't know.
seen,
Yeah, we
absolutely.
sure have.
All right, what does Mrs. Rounder think? What is your prediction here?
Oh, I've got a good feeling. I don't want to say too much, but
That's the first time all year, by the way.
I've got that feeling.
Really? Well, she knows when to break it out here
Okay.
on national TV, by golly. So
Yes.
Mrs. Rounder's feeling good. That's a good thing. So these Braves, though, who the Cardinals play in the first round, best-of-5 series, Braves are tough.
They are very tough. Player for player, they're probably a better team. I just don't think they've got what it takes. They don't have the tradition, the history, the Cardinal way. They don't have it.
Yeah.
And when the Cardinals come to Atlanta, it freaks them out. I've seen it over the years, time and time again. Cardinals are tough to beat in Atlanta.
And you know what Atlanta's, you talk about the Cardinal tradition. Cardinals have won 11 World Series, countless pennants and stuff like that. For the Braves, their history has been kind of choking in the playoffs.
It has.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had great teams back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And they didn't do as well as they should have.
No, I mean, I think they won a string. I heard it recently. It was like a string of 22 straight division titles or something like that. They only won one World Series.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of early exits there for the Braves. Let's hope that continues. But that would just be the start because then they'd have to go into the National League Championship Series and play probably the Dodgers. The Dodgers will play the winner of the wild card game today between the Nationals and the Brewers.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. But, this baseball playoffs is stacked. You've got...
some good teams in there.
Wow.
Both sides.
Wow.
AL, NL.
Yeah, I mean, the Yankees and the Astros over in the AL are
Oh, my God.
unbelievably good.
Oh.
The Dodgers, all three of those teams have won over 100 games this year. So, so if the Cardinals do get hot, they'll have their work in front of them. But it is baseball. You never know.
That's right. That's right.
Are you ready for this day in baseball history?
I am.
I've got a lot of baseball for you.
Come on.
1903, right? The very first baseball World Series. Any idea who the teams were in that?
Cincinnati.
Nope. The Pittsburgh Pirates And they were still the Pirates then, and the Boston Pilgrims, who turned into the Red Sox.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, how about that? 1903. 1932 World Series game in Chicago, fifth inning, Babe Ruth called his home run, the famous called shot, on this day.
I did that once. Got hit in the head.
Well, at least you called it.
But I
right?
called it.
Yeah, that's right. 1961, Roger Maris set the record with that 61st home run. And in 1963, that would be 56 years ago, Mark McGwire was birthed into the world. Yeah.
A great day for baseball.
Great day for Cardinal fans,
Yeah.
absolutely, and a few Oakland A fans as well. All right, and the quote of the day from Doug Plank. Not sure who Doug is.
Good old Doug Plank.
You guys ever heard of Doug?
Oh, yeah, it's old man Plank's boy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay, so he says most football players are temperamental. That's 90% temper, 10% mental. Kind of like that one,
I do
right?
too. I do too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going on with the KC and the Roundman show?
2 words, Chris.
Yeah?
Prize phone.
Prize phone. What is the prize
The prize
phone?
phone is a surprise ringing of a sounder, we call them,
Okay.
that goes off once an hour, different time each hour.
Okay. Got to be listening.
7th caller wins a prize. That easy.
Wow.
You don't have to know anything. You don't have to play any games. You have to do anything. You just need to be the 7th caller. We do that from the 6 o'clock hour in the morning to the 6 o'clock hour in the
Wow.
evening. So 12 times a day you can win, and you don't even have to know anything.
You just
except
got to
your
be
name.
listening for that.
That's all you have
sounder.
to do. And nobody's ever done that like this.
Wow.
Nobody.
So what is the sounder again? It's a ringing phone?
Yeah, it's a ringing phone, and then the big voice comes in and says, "It's the prize phone.
Hey,
call
call
now."
now.
You
Yeah,
know, that kind
absolutely.
of
You
thing. Yeah. I
Be
love
sure to be
radio.
listening for that. 1079 The Coyote. And of course, you can follow us on Facebook. Hit that follow button right up there on Facebook. And then you get notified when we're having a conversation here on the Coyote Deck, or we're doing something crazy in Coyote Nation and having a good old time. And of course, the best show in the Ozarks, Casey and the Roundman from 3 to 6 in the afternoon. You guys just tearing it up. Number 1 show in the Ozarks, still having a lot of fun as always.
We might get a little competition this year
Why?
from our morning show.
Oh, yeah.
They're very good.
Boy, I tell you what, Crystal and the Bear in the morning doing a
Yeah.
fantastic job.
Yeah.
From 6 to 10 in the morning. If you haven't tuned them in yet, have to do that.
Right.
You might have gone away from the Coyote because of the past morning shows, which not even the Rounder apparently liked.
No, I didn't listen to it.
So
It's
you,
awful.
you being the owner of the radio station made the change.
Yeah, well, KC and I.
Yeah. Brought in Crystal and the Bear, and they're rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
in the
they're doing a
morning.
great job.
Yeah, so tune them in. And of course, you can't miss the Renegade Radio Sports updates. Right around. No.
You cannot.
It's right around 35 past the hour. And that's from 6:35 in the morning.
And you got Jamie Turner in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
More music knowledge than any walking human being.
Just amazing.
He
Just
is amazing.
You ever go to Jamie and say, "Hey, Jamie, remember this?"
Oh, yeah, we do it all the time.
Yeah. And he says, "Oh, yeah, you know," and
Oh, yeah.
reels off some information.
Yeah, yeah.
Just amazing. All right, so 1079 The Coyote, you got to be sure to join us. Follow us on Facebook. Be sure to check out this guy, Rounder, on the KC and the Roundman Show, 3 to 6 in the
I
afternoon.
got something to show you.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. What do you got? What, you brought something this week?
Can you handle that back there, Tabby?
I
Okay.
think so.
Ooh.
Okay, I tell you what.
It's
we
not
get-
a snake, is it?
No, hell no.
Oh,
Okay, because if it's snake,
no.
I'm leaving. I told Crystal yesterday, no more snakes on the Coyote.
Yeah.
Thank
for
you,
you.
because
Yeah.
I'd be jumping over the
I,
balcony.
but
here.
just about did.
Okay, we get by with a little help from our friends.
Yes, we do.
I have lots of new things to show you during the playoffs. This is just for first, but all the stuff that we have received recently have been gifts from good friends.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, those are good.
And
friends.
this gift I got from a man that I have known, I'd rather not say,
a few years.
a few years.
Right.
We played football together in high school. We played fast pitch softball for years together. A tremendous athlete on his own right. And he came by the house the other day and he says, "I got something for you."
Really?
Show him what this is, can you? I know with the
You gotta
band.
hang on to it.
Oh, wow.
Gotta hang on to
This
it
is
tight.
this is a pennant from the 1961 St. Louis Cardinals.
Wow.
And some of the names on here, you'll know: Ray Sadecki, Bob Gibson, Lindy McDaniel, let's see, Julian Javier.
Julian.
You know Julian. Kurt Flood, you may know that name.
Yeah, Kurt Flood.
You know.
Changed baseball as we know it.
And the famous Ken Boyer is all on this. There's a photo of him
Wow.
right here. This is very delicate. It's very old. He's taking care of it. He got this when he was a kid. Very, very, very young kid. He couldn't have been more than 7 or 8 years old.
Wow.
And he is such a good friend of mine that he gave this pennant to me that he has had almost all of his life.
Well, I think you said, doesn't he watches you on the Coyote
He's watching
Deck
right now.
from-
Hi, Denny. Denny Harris.
from Illinois or something,
Yes,
right?
right,
Wow,
right,
that
yeah.
is amazing. 1961.
Yeah.
That was before I was born.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He's just a kid.
I believe that was right. That was before Mrs. Rounder was born
Yeah,
too. I'm
yeah.
guessing,
I'm
right?
pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure I wasn't either.
I'm sure you were just a sparkle in your daddy's eye.
I was
right?
10 years old when this happened, and I remember it.
Wow,
I do remember
that
it.
is incredible.
Sure
That
was.
is. You really have to take care of that, don't you?
Yeah,
I mean,
we have to
that's
be very careful with
something
it.
that bringing it up here on the Coyote Deck in this wind is brave.
It is
Little
brave.
tricky.
Okay,
Please
so-
don't use the word brave anymore for the next week.
no more brave, no more of this.
Be no more of that.
What is that? The tomahawk chop?
I don't want to. I don't want to talk about
Okay,
it.
sorry about that. I brought up a sore subject.
Well, you
there.
kind of did.
All right. Hey, they've been inviting me on their show lately. That might knock them out of the #1 spot.
And we have a good time, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah.
Great time.
Yeah.
So you got to listen to Casey and the Roundman, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday in the afternoon, 107.9 The Coyote. Tomorrow here on the Coyote Deck, Jason Stapleton. He's all excited.
Oh, my
'cause
God.
His Chiefs are still perfect.
I know.
Incredible.
He's uncontrollable.
He is. In a good way.
Okay. Whatever you say.
So until
You think
tomorrow-
he's excited? Wait till the Cardinals win the World Series. I'll show you
my
excitement.
Gosh, it's excitement abounds at the Coyote these
I'm bubbling
days.
like a bottle of champagne right now, just ready to blow.
Pop his cork, baby.
Oh man, look
Okay.
out.
So until tomorrow, God bless you.
Bye.